this is what I want us to discuss in this video. If you are in the United States, you've probably noticed something in TV and movies. There are certain states that are basically, it's just a punchline when they say the name of the state. And I'll start with my home state of Alabama. It's always a punchline. Alabama is a punchline. And I think there are other ones like that. Mississippi, even Kentucky. There's these concepts of, cousins kissing each other and stuff like that. Not having a bathroom, having to go to an outhouse or whatever it is. There's all these, like, all you have to do is just say the name of the state and it's funny, okay? So I'm from one of those states and I recognize that. There's other states that aren't funny. There's nothing ironic or really funny enough that we can laugh about, like California, where my wife's from. There's nothing really funny about California as far as just saying the name and people laugh. Now granted, there was that skit on Saturday Night Live, The Californians, which pointed out the fact of how they over-exaggerate every syllable in the word, and they really are focused on all the roads that you have to travel through California. Like, they were able to point some things out about it, but California is not a punchline. Washington State, Oregon, nothing's funny about that. There's something funny about saying Alabama, isn't there? So I want you to take it from here, and I want you to give some more examples of states that simply when you say the name of it, it's a joke, it's a punchline. And then maybe you can think of some other ones that just aren't funny at all. I don't know, what's another non-funny state? Colorado? Nothing really funny about it. I would actually say though, Ohio can be a joke. And I've seen this many times in movies and shows. Ohio can be funny because of how vanilla it is. Now granted, I understand, like, there's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. There's all the roller coasters and amusement parks. But often, Ohio becomes a punchline in that nothing exciting comes from Ohio or is there. No one's happy to be in Ohio. They want to leave Ohio and go somewhere else. I've seen that a lot. So even Ohio could be funny because there's nothing exciting about it. More so than even states that other people might say that, like, I don't know, like Kansas. The thing that made Kansas interesting is when Dorothy's house was blown away from Kansas and goes to Oz, right? That made it interesting that she got to leave this very plain place. So you take it from there. Name some other states that are just the name itself is a punchline in comparison to maybe some other states that are just not funny. What's another not funny state that I can think of right off? How about this one? Pennsylvania? It's not funny. Pennsylvania's not funny. Unless I'm wrong, tell me right here.